What's up, fight fans? Mr. Mustache here. All right, this Saturday, the co-main event, we got Kamaru Usman taking on Khamzat Chimaev in the middleweight division for Kamaru Usman's middleweight debut on short notice after Paulo Costa had to pull out due to his elbow surgery. Got a lot to pack in here, guys. We got Usman making his middleweight debut after losing his belt to Leon Edwards and then losing in the rematch a few months later, where he even talked about where he felt rushed into the rematch, didn't feel fully healthy. Now we see him coming in on short notice, making his middleweight debut against the super prospect Khamzat Chimaev. Absolute killer, right? It's going to be a tough fight for Usman here. I think Usman here has so much more to lose, even though he's coming in here on short notice too. I think that definitely helps out from the public perspective, but especially with his mindset he's going in there, like, well, I'm going in on short notice. But I think Usman was probably in shape, not going to have to cut as much weight. But I think the biggest factor here in his performance is going to be his durability. How healthy is Usman right now? 36. We all know about his issues with his knees. Can't even walk down the stairs going forward. He has to walk down the stairs going backwards because his knees are so fucked up. I'm really curious to see. And then you got Khamzat, right, who's so unpredictable. What are we going to see from him? Is he going to go out and try and strike? Is he going to doubt his wrestling abilities to where we're going to see somewhat of a kickboxing matchup between two wrestlers, which often happens? We saw that with Usman versus Colby in the first fight, like, a lot. Like, you really just saw no takedown attempts, I don't even think, for most of the fight. I think that's going to play a huge factor. And I think that if Usman definitely in the first round, he is going to have to utilize his grappling, because I think if Khamzat, he's so dangerous in those first 5 minutes when he's fresh, when he's not, because we saw that against Gilbert Burns. Once the gas tank started to diminish, we saw him make a lot of mistakes, get very sloppy. He would load up like crazy. We saw very low fight IQ when his gas tank was low. But when he connected on Gilbert early on in that fight, you saw how sharp he is, how dangerous he is when he's fresh. So I think that's the key to success here for Usman. He's going to have to definitely break that distance, grind out, use his grappling, work in the clinch, make him fight against the cage, work him against the cage, and he's going to have to try and zap the gas tank of Khamzat in that first round. So he's going to have to make it a boring fight in the first round if he wants to really find true success later on as the fight goes, because I think if it ends up being a striking matchup, I think Khamzat is going to sleep Usman. And I don't think it's going to be like, I don't think it's going to be pretty. But if Usman can go out there and have a very good fight IQ, almost fight a perfect first round, make Khamzat miss and kind of wear on him, make him wear his weight, he's going to be a heavier guy in this fight. I think Usman can definitely find a lot of success later on, but this is a 3-round fight where that definitely plays into Khamzat's favor, where if this were a 5-round fight, I think the gas tank of Usman would definitely wear on Khamzat as it were to go on. But with it being only 3 rounds, Khamzat has a little bit less time, more room to play with in the sense of his gas tank. But yeah, like, those are kind of the two outcomes that I see. You know, is Khamzat going to catch Usman early, or is Usman going to be able to break that distance and grind out a hard victory? Because Khamzat's not going to give up easy, and neither is Usman. Usman's going to have to go to sleep, and I think Khamzat, he's going to have to be broken for Usman to get a victory here at UFC 294. Guys, let me know in the comment section what you guys think of this phenomenal matchup in the middleweight division. Oh, and also the winner, Dana White, has come out and said himself the winner is going to fight Sean Strickland, which, if you know, Usman is already beat at welterweight, and everybody, I think this just goes to show how much the UFC does not want Sean Strickland as world champion. Like, I don't think they expected him to beat Izzy, or even in the fashion as the way that he did. So now they're trying to go out there and try and kind of get Sean out of the picture, because from a marketing standpoint for the public, besides like the hardcore UFC fans, Sean Strickland is a hard guy to sell to the public. So that's definitely what they're trying to push, an opponent that's not going to favor very well for the style of Sean Strickland. It's kind of my little 2 cents on why they're making the winner this immediate title shot in the middleweight division. Guys, let me know in the comment section what you guys think of this matchup. Love to hear your guys' thoughts and the potential of the winner fighting Sean Strickland for the belt next. Love to hear your guys' thoughts. Please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button to continue getting more MMA content by yours truly. Mr. Mustache, MMA News out. Let's fucking go, fight fans.